Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the lab demonstration on APPLOCKER Evasion technique. In this lab, let me configure the APPLOCKER and block a specific application, and then from the attacker's perspective, let us try to implement some evasion technique to run that application. So we need some exe file. So I'm going to use the system build exe file. Okay, so go to the C colon Windows. Let's use a calculator. Okay, just copy this. So copy the calculator exe file to the desktop. And then, okay, go to run command. And you can see this command is seccpol.msc. Okay, so we are going to the local policy management interface. So this interface is used to manage the local security policies. In the local security policies, okay, go to the application control policy. In that you can find the app locker. Okay, so in the app locker, the right side you can see executable rules. Okay, then in the app locker, configure the enforcement. So please ensure that the executable rules are checked. This is the first step. Second one, under the app locker, you can see executable rules. Okay, so these rules will be empty initially. Already I have these rules, so okay, let me delete the old one. So this would be like this in your system. It would be empty, no rules, executable rules, nothing, empty. So what you have to do is, so the app locker is a system program which is available in the Windows environment to block certain applications, to whitelist certain applications and blacklist certain applications. We can use the app locker. Okay, so now how to whitelist or blacklist using the rules. So right click. First of all, we need some default rules. For example, if you see this, each app locker rule collection function as an explicit allowed list of files. You can only run files that are covered by one or more rules. You can also create rules that explicitly deny. Okay, if you want to blacklist certain applications, you can create separate rules for that. All the other files not covered by explicit allow or deny rule are implicitly blocked from running. So if you are not creating any rule, and if the applications are not included in that, I mean whatever existing rule, that applications will be blocked by default. So when AppLocker applies a rule, it first checks whether the explicit deny actions, so deny actions has precedence, priority compared to the allowed one. So the deny action take precedence over the allowed action. So these are fundamentals that you should be knowing before you start the app locker. So let me give you a quick recap in the app locker. So I just ensured this configured enforcement. I just checked the executable rules, and then I went to the executable rules. Then right click, Then I created created default rules because otherwise all the applications will be blocked. So the default rule says that all the files located in the programs files folder allowed, all the files located in the Windows folder allowed, and it says all files are allowed basically. Okay, unless or until you do something blacklisting. Okay, so now we are going to create a blacklisting. Already we have copied this exe file. You can use any exe file. For example, using the netcat data exfiltration. Okay, you are bringing some malicious code into the system. So if you're bringing the malicious code into the system, okay, you can apply the same concept what we are doing now, the evasion technique for that malicious code also. But for practical demonstration, okay, ensure that if you're bringing the any malware into the system, okay, just ensure that you uh, disable the real-time protection. Okay, defender real-time protection. You just off the malware protection, especially go to the manage settings and uh, then close the real-time protection. Okay, so now we have created the default rules. Now we are going to create the explicit rule to deny that calculator.exe. So create rule, next deny, okay, for which user or group, okay, let it be everyone. Then you are going to block based on what, okay, select this option if the application you want to create the rule for is signed by software publisher. Okay, this is based on the publisher signature, for example, Microsoft or like that, okay, or based on specific location of the file. Okay, you have to create a rule for a specific file or folder. Okay, not only for file, also you can select a folder to block. And the last one is file hashing. Based on the hashing value, it's going to block. Okay, so let us this is from the uh, network administrator perspective. Okay, we are configuring the security control as part of the blue team. Okay, this app logger configuration is done. Okay, then after that, let us discuss the way to do the evasion. Okay, so file hashing and then browse the file and then go to the desktop and select which, okay, malware or any application you want to block. So in our case, to make things simple, we use the calculator.exe. It can be any program. It can be a malware also. Okay, open. So it can be a meterpreter also, no problem. Okay. So I select this, then create. So this explicit deny is configured. So just let's give a quick summary of what I have done so far. So I have allowed all the applications to run and then explicitly deny this calculator exe on the desktop based on its hash value. Okay. So after you do these things, let me go to the little bigger cursor size, large, medium, piece, okay, font, make it 20, let's keep it 20. Yeah, it's a little bigger now. So next command, what you have to do is, you have to do this. Okay, now just go there and ensure that you have click the apply button. Okay, that is very important. Apply, then okay, and then what you do is GP update, group policy update by force. Okay, this would ensure that the policy what we have configured is applied, so no need to restart the system. Then let's restart the app locker. Restart service dash name app ID SPC. That's a command to restart the app locker. Okay, so we have restarted the app locker. Then what else? Okay. Then ensure that you are in C, you know, PowerShell. Right click, run as administrator. So I have started the entire PowerShell using as an administrator. Okay. And then I want to check the hash value for the calculator which I have copied onto the desktop. Okay, so the command is, let me make it a little bigger again. For, so get file hash space dot okay slash calculator dot exe. Okay, so this is the hash value of the our calculator dot exe on the desktop. So now let's try to, okay, it's blocked now. So let us assume that this is a malware. Okay, and it is not allowed by the app blocker to execute. So now from the attacker's perspective or from the attacker's angle, we have to think the way to bypass the app locker protection, how to deceive or evade the app locker protection. Okay, so I'm going to use as an attacker, I'm going to use two tools. One is called load PE and another one is XVI32. So load PE and XVI32 is basically used to manipulate this file, and we want to change its hash value, digital signature, without affecting its core functionality. Okay, for example, the core functionality of the calculator is doing some calculations. Similarly, the malware has some core functionality to, I mean, like it does the data exfiltration or um, you know, stealing the credentials. Okay, so without affecting the core functionality, we have to change the digital signature to evade the uh, app blocker protection. So what I'm going to do, so these applications you need, right? So already I have my server in the NAT mode, so I can connect to the internet. So go to this, just go to Google and search Lord PE. Okay, it will take you to this website. Just download. Then XVI32. Okay, Google and it will take you to this website or any other site and you can download. And or moreover, you are inside the virtual machine, so no need to worry about the websites. Okay, which okay, download. So already I have downloaded these two files here. Okay, then unzip, right click, extract. Okay, and then you will get these files in the folder. So first thing what you have to do is, just now you saw that we are not able to open the calculator because it has been blocked by the app locker. Okay, so we are going to deceive that. So first open the log.pe. So okay, so we have now run the log.pe, then just click the PE editor, and what you do is like okay, before that, let me clear this file. So again, I do it. So lot P, go to the lot P, open the lot P. So now I have started the lot P, then click the P editor. Okay. So before that, let me copy this file. Okay, and copy this one to the documents. You saw that it was not initially allowed by the AppLocker. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the lot P and P editor. Then I am going to open the same file which I copied to the document. Okay, and click the sections. Then click here, right click, add a section header. So the basic idea is to like change the signature or the hash value. So add the section header and click the section header, right click, edit the section header, and okay, you can give a name, example temp something, and change like the virtual size, let it be 1 and the raw size 1. So we are going to insert um, two zeros into the file through the hexadecimal editor. So we are putting one means like one cell will have two zeros. So we are going to insert a pair of zeros into the hexadecimal editor so that the digital signature value or the hash value changes. Okay, so you can check this. This is one as well as this is one. Good. Then close it. Save. Save. Okay. I close the editor. Then um, you can recall that already we have calculated the hash value for this file, and this is the hash value. Okay. And then I open the hexa editor, and through this editor I open the calculator file which is in the document, okay, not on the desktop. That file we took a copy and paste it on the document. So I open the calculator on the document, and this is the entire file of the calculator.exe in the hexadecimal format. So just scroll down to the end of the file location. Okay, so this is the end of the file, and what you do is like edit, insert string, and suppose if this is not like, if it is like this, then select hexa string and then select hexadecimal. So in the hexa string, you remember in the previous tool we have created a single cell where we can insert the data. Okay, so we are going to insert a pair of zeros, 0 and 0. Okay, and only one value. Insert how many times? Only one time, because we created only one cell. Okay, size, what the size what we gave in the previous tool was 1. So click OK. Now you can see it has been inserted. Then click save and close it. Okay, so now here we are here. So now yes, it is cd my documents dir ls Permission denied. Okay. So now let's click this. So we are able to run the calculator now by evading the um, hash value. I mean by evading the app locker. So if you copy this file again to the desktop, okay, let me delete this one, the old one, and paste this one. And I go to the PowerShell cd desktop. Okay, then you see the hash value has been changed now. Okay, so this is the hash value now what we got. And let's compare with the old hash value was around like 80 something. Okay, so you can just in the video just go back and check what was the hash value before and what's the hash value now. And moreover, okay, we are able to um, access this file. Okay, access the file now. Okay, we are able to deceive the app locker. So this is one of the way. There are many techniques are available, of course. Okay, this is one of the technique. If the security control, app locker security control has been configured, okay, based on file hash, then this is one of the way to do the evasion. Okay, by from the attacker's perspective. Thank you very much.